What is up, everyone? This is Piotr, and in this episode, we're going to be going to Hungary. And the goal of this playthrough is reforming the Austrian-Hungarian Empire. So that should be pretty fun. And yeah, this is probably one of my favorite. I love Austria-Hungary, love reforming them, super fun, but it's kind of annoying to get right, so I'll show you the Piotr way, and hopefully it's a good one. I think the main thing, well, yeah, we'll get into it. But so to start, we'll go through our regular alerts here. So Hungary, we just start with 3. Not great, but it'll get better. So we'll just do the regular things here. Machine tools. Construction, yeah, why not? And research, sure. For the civilian factories, we'll just build. We don't really have many options. Like, with Hungary, you just got your 3 territories, not much, but we'll build some more civilian factories. Also, yeah, not much here, so we'll just, artillery and some trains. And that should be good for now. And for the first national focus, like, we've got options here. We could rush down, like, this is reforming Austria-Hungary. Everything else is irrelevant as far as I'm concerned. So we could just rush down this. However, I'm going to take care of some military stuff first. So we're going to do secret rearmament. And I don't know if this is the best thing to do, but it's still going to work fine. And I think doing it this way gives us more flexibility. So basically, what we're doing now is, like, because of World War I, Hungary, I guess Europe doesn't trust them to have an army for whatever reason. So our conscription, like, we're not allowed to do anything. Yeah, the Treaty of Trianon or whatever here. So we can recruit less people. Military factories constructed less. Like, everything's constructed slower military-wise. Also, we can't mobilize our economy. That's, like, a huge deal. So we're going to want to do something about that. And you can see, so our military on the ground now, we're not able to recruit anyone. We have 0 manpower. And, yeah, our whole army is just 41,000 people. So, like, that's nothing. Can't really do much with that. We could take a look at, yeah, so we've got 2 divisions here. We've just got this little 6 battalion infantry little formation here. And these are, yeah, some horses with recon, so that's fine. I'm actually going to change, let's put all this in one unit here. I'm going to delete these horses, and so with that, so I could have changed it to a new unit type, but so this gave us 5,000 people in manpower, and then it all disappeared because all these divisions, they don't have enough people, so that's what that's all about. And now the blood agreement is what I want to get to, so that allows us to tear up the that treaty that's holding us back. So we did secret rearmament, which uh we're like we're secretly rearming, but we want to publicly rearm. If we're hungry, we can do what we want. So this, yeah, so now if I hover over this, underneath where it says total manpower there, is we can see that we're mobilizing a percent of our population each day. So this will just keep ticking up. Like, if I leave this here, we should see, yeah, like, it just popped up to 6,000, and then it goes down. That's as all these are getting filled here. And moving on, mechanical computing. So yeah, if I want to know more info, I can hover over this. What is this saying? We're missing infantry equipment. Yeah, well, that's... Okay, yeah, so where it says fighting strength, 72%. So basically we're waiting for, yeah, current manpower, 73%, so we're just waiting for more recruits to pop in. And right now we're done mobilizing, so we don't have any more. Another thing I could do, yeah, I see all this Air Force here. I don't really care about the Air Force yet, so I can delete all these. Now I get 2,000 manpower, and that should, yeah, unpause that. So yeah, that goes right down to 0 again. Well, that's all good. And what are we doing now? So this will give us some Army XP, which doesn't really matter, but whatever. So I'll get all these guys training, sure. And then on top of that, we're also getting we're getting 74 people just every month able to be recruited, so that's just happening in the background. And all these folks are trained now. However, we're still short manpower for everyone, so we'll need to fix that. And to start, yeah, I'll put them all up against Austria here. Because we might be at war with them. Spoiler alert. And let's get, yeah, so we'll go right down here to the blood agreement, and then we're going to ask politely everyone, we're going to be like, yeah, we're hungry, we want to make an army now, and we'll see if they let us. What is this here? And I'll just give this guy like a random general, doesn't really matter. And for an offensive, I'll give him like an initial offensive line, because he might be using it. I'll just say walk to these mountains and see what happens. And we won't actually be at war for a while. Also, I have some political power, so the first thing I'll do, I'll get, I just see Silent Workhorse. This gives me more political power, so I don't care about anything else. I'm going to get 15% more political power. That'll just make my life easier for everything, so we'll do that. And all this here, we could trade, yeah, we're short 8 steel. It might be a good idea. We'll trade 1 factory for that, so whatever we were making, will be more efficient now. Yeah, that's getting done very nice. Let's do, yeah, radio. I'm just thinking of things like we might end up at war, but also I think we're gonna offer Austria a referendum to see if they want to join us, so we're gonna give them, like, a chance. It might not be war. And low manpower, yeah, it's all good. So right now we're gaining 1.4 a day. Yeah, that's fine. We're gonna, once we restore Austria-Hungary, like, our whole political system's gonna get a lot more strong. So we've done what we want to do with the army stuff. We've torn up the blood agreement. That's all we care about. So we want to get to Austria-Hungary. Let's start doing that. So balanced budget. This will give us some political power. Rock and roll. And now I'm pretty sure we're just, yeah, so... Oh, we got Romanian support? Okay. I think the Czechs and the Yugoslavs can still... Czechs protest? Okay, yeah, that's too bad. So we're going to actually ask Czechoslovakia to join our faction. And so they protested our action. This will make it more difficult for them, like, they're less likely to join us. However, it's this will decay every month, so they protested our action, but it's gonna, like, they'll just forget about it eventually, so 25 months specifically. And I'm not, their actual odds for getting, like, I think it's like a 50% chance they just join you no matter what, and then, I don't know, there's like little factors that can influence that. Like, we're gonna build the railroads, that's one thing you can do. But, yeah, we're good. And so, tearing up that agreement, we're now mobilizing a bit more, so it looks like we can... I'm just going to hover over this here. So yeah, everyone here is fully trained. Or, like, they're not fully trained, they have, they got all the troops they need. And modify the government again. So yeah, another thing with that blood agreement, now we can start to mobilize ourselves, which is really useful. Like, of all the things, I'd say mobilizing is probably, like, one of the most important, so it's great to have. Also, I'll keep an eye on my infantry equipment, because I know I'll want to trade some more people. And this is all we can do, so we'll just keep going down here. And we got a bunch of free political power from that, so the next thing we can do... Yeah, I could go up to volunteer only. So we could, I know we're going to need a lot more people, that's always a good idea. Also, yeah, I could get more, like, the unaligned is going to be the relevant for what we want to do. Like, we're going to bring the Habsburgs in, so we're going to want this to be really popular. However, it's not really that big of a deal right now. I'll go up to volunteer only, because I know we're going to want to keep mobilizing. Like, having 20,000 people in reserve, that's not enough. And making these, that's all nice. So by clicking on this here, yeah, we're making 142 a week, so that's not amazing, but still decent. This is also, we just traded for some steel, so that'll help with that. Pretty cool. So, yeah, getting to the end of 36. What do I want to do next? Let's, yeah, we'll need... Or actually, no, I'm gonna research, let's do these trucks, yeah. Trucks, and... What else here? Anti-air, sure. Right now, yeah, our military, like, this is not great. We don't really have many factories, but it'll all get better. I'm not even, yeah, I picked dispersed over concentrated because, like, I think it'll be better for Hungary, but, like, pretty much either one is good, so it's not really a big deal either way. And monarch is strengthened, very nice. So let's select a king. So this will stability 10%. Let's bring it on. And researching more stuff here. Let's so this is a 4% penalty. I'm just gonna go ahead and do it because industry stuff is really good. So, and everyone's trained here. That's nice. So what did I just do here? I think, yeah, Hungarian monarchy. So every day the unaligned is gonna tick up. So that's great. I could have hired a political advisor, like a monarchy guy, but we don't really need it. Also, I'm gaining more political power. I think, I'll get an industrial concern next, so we can get that in a couple days here. There we are. And then this gives us a 15% boost. So I can take a look here. Yeah, now this is just a lot quicker. And it would also be a good idea. I'm going to start training some more, get more of an army out there. So I'll just do, the most I can do is 17, so... Okay, actually, I'll delete some of those, because I want to still have... I'll delete, okay, so now I still have 6,000 in reserve, so I can still train 10. And you can see, like some of these people, they don't have the infantry equipment they need, because I'm still building it, so... Now we're short 2,500 guns, but that'll all get sorted out. And perfect, elected the king. So this is what we want here. We're going to invite the Habsburg prince. We need that strong Habsburg jaw guiding us. And then after we do this, yeah, we're going to get a new leader, and then once we get the Habsburgs in, it's going to get a lot easier to run the country. Like, we're going to get more political power, it's just going to be more stable. I'm not sure, I don't think he does anything for war support, but it'll be good for us. And this is all fine. So I think at the beginning, our army was like, maybe 40,000 people. Now it's 144,000, that's because we have all these people here. I'll delete a couple of these. Oops. So now we have some more people. Let's start trading them. And I'm just going to continue down the, all of our economy stuff here. And so we could have rushed the war with Austria. However, that's not really, if we did that, our army wouldn't be great, and we'd kind of have to mobilize as we're fighting them. So this is, I think this way is better. And I'll build some more, more civilian factories, sure. So can we mobilize? No, no war economy yet. But we can. I'm gonna get a perfect. Let's army offense, sure. So yeah, I just want to gain some army XP in the background. Now the Habsburgs are back, so let's we could get a conquer focus, or we could demand a referendum. So I'm going to demand a referendum. It's like they could join us for free, and if they say no, we can invade them, or we can just invade them. So, I mean, these are our brothers. We want to, we don't want to go to war with them. We want to go to war against other people with them, so let's see if they can join us. And what's this? Craziness in Asia. I don't know, this is far away from us. Like, we just care about Austria-Hungary. Yeah, same with Spanish Civil War. Always a lot of fun. And perfect, we got our truck here. But let's, if we end up at war with, well, we kind of missed this anyway, but whatever. Let's, yeah, construction, sure. And then also, I see I have 35 army XP here. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to get a professional officer corps. So I don't even care about anything else. This will give me more army XP, so I'll gain more of it. I can accumulate all I need. And also, I see, we got those trucks, so I'm going to put one factory on trucks here, because I think we need some in the background. And I've neglected all the army stuff, because I figure, like, if we're at war, it doesn't really matter, but we'll need some military stuff eventually. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to try to make, can I improve? Yeah, I'll improve relations. I'm not sure if this will do anything to help, so if you know if this helps or not, let me know in the comments. But I think if the more they like us, they just might be likelier to want to join us, so I'll improve relations, and hopefully that makes them love us a lot. Also, with those trucks I'm building, I'm going to bring out more supplies from this hub, and then hopefully they find their way out here, which, not really, but whatever. It's good enough for now. And I'm going to sign all these new divisions here. And then if we end up at war with, so let's see, take a look at Austria here. So yeah, the most they could have is 100,000, so we've got 132,000, so that's not really an incredible advantage, but it's good enough for what I want to do. So if we end up at war, we can just walk right over them, is what I'm hoping. And some more stuff here, that's great. I'll bump up limited conscription, sure. Like, we're going to want a lot to work with. And, yeah, whatever. So, oh yeah, we were secretly rearming, so that did... okay, whatever. So I think that was giving us some bonuses, but whatever. And so now we're done this. I'm going to wait, I think I'm going to wait to see how this progresses, because I think they have a day to decide the referendum, and then depending how it works, we'll choose another focus. And then we might need to go to war here. So let's, yeah, I'm not researching, I'm not doing any focus, I'm just seeing what Austria decides for the referendum. Excellent, so it succeeds, perfect. So they pick why, it might have something to do with the, like, hundreds of thousands of people, like, just counting over the ballots by the border, but that's great. So now we just annex, I press this button, boom, we get our country doubles, that's excellent. However, it's not, we've just occupied the territory, so it's not, we've taken it over, but they haven't been integrated into the political system. So to do that, we want to restore Austria-Hungary, so bring it on. So this will take, yeah, you'll learn a lot about, like, core systems and stuff. So basically, there's, okay, yeah, they voted to unite. Basically, this is the Kingdom of Hungary, so it's like Hungary, which is occupying Austria, but we want it to be Austria-Hungary. So now, basically, we're doing a bunch of, like, political maneuvering, I don't know, we're making our new constitution. You can read a paragraph that says exactly what's going on, which is just, we proclaim, okay, so it's just in 70 days, everyone in the country just all together proclaims that Austria-Hungary has been restored, and then that's how it works, so that's great. And also, we got their whole army, that's amazing. So let's, yeah, slow down a bit. So look at all this cool stuff we got. So we got one more factory, which that's not much, but that'll get better. For machine tools, sure. So yeah, you'll see what's going on here. And next, let's, yeah, do some military stuff. Might need it. So let's, my original one here, let's change this all to stars. Just to show, like, what's different. And then all of the army I was working with here, I'm going to move them all back to Budapest, yes, sir. So they'll do a military parade about the brave battles that they won and everything. They can make up some stories there. And then I'll take all the other people here. So yeah, this is the army that I inherited. So this is all of what Austria had to work with. Let's move them all to Vienna, and then we'll find something to do there. Let's, I'll change them all to this, what the other division is, which is, these are not good divisions, but it'll be something to work with. And I'll get them all training. And we can speed this up. And also, did we get any Air Force? No, we didn't. So we'll need to make some Air Forces, but that is all good. And now it says we're short 34 trucks, so what I'm going to do... What is this? Yeah. So instead of... I was saying that these supplies they should have been brought out on trucks, but now I said bring them out on horses. And doing that, we now have a stockpile of 50 trucks, so that's great. And yeah, when you're fighting war, supplies is key. That's a huge deal, but it's Hearts of Iron. There's like a million little things, so yeah. And wonderful. Oh, we can speed this up a bit. And now we have... We're going to change these, like, we're going to make them into better. I think I want to add some artillery into these divisions, like, we'll have some fun stuff to do there. Like, I can take a look at these here, like I see, what is this, infantry division? Yeah, so this looks promising, so let's change this to, my NATO crossed rifles. This is my favorite infantry thing. And I'll support artillery, and I could give them, honestly, yeah, we can afford this. Let's give them anti-air, let's give them, cavalry recon. And these will be nice. These will be nice divisions. And let's change them to... They were called Garen... They were, like, the template... The naming... like, they're going to be named after garrison divisions, but we're going to name them after infantry divisions, so let's do that. And Austria-Hungary restored. So now we... let's see what this does. So we could protect Czechoslovakia. However, I want them to like us more. So we can... Let's build some railroads for them, just so they love us. And that'll take 140 days, but we have time. So hooray, like a phoenix from the ashes. And now, so let's see what that does. We should get, yep, we get more factories. So yeah, now we have 12 factories, because we've cored the territory. Like, we're not occupying it anymore. It's like, this is our land, so you can see the manpower spiked up, so this is all beautiful. We're really happy. And what to do with this? I'm going to start building. Yeah, we'll need some anti-air. So now we can start, easier to build an army. Humanitarian tragedy? Yeah, whatever. So we'll get a, yep, more on support equipment. We only have 8,000 guns. That's not great. We're going to want more of those. Especially, yeah, I want to change all these divisions here. Aside from that, we're good. We're going to be adding artillery to all of our divisions, but that's all fine. And this is looking nice. Yeah, we're in 37. Could do radar, could do a lot of things. Let's, excavation, sure. And I think we're going to be fighting, the people we're fighting might have a lot of air forces, so I'll put, another one on anti-air there. And having a ton of guns is a good idea, so I think this is good for now. And I haven't built any air forces yet, because they're all not good, but whatever. And we now have a ton of political power, so that's great. I'm going to keep building my civilian factories into our new territory here. And I'm going to get the guy that helps you build, yeah, Captain of Industry. So now we're building civilian factories quicker, that's great. And good for now. So I think I got the army guy. Let's get Chief of Air Force here. So we'll gain some air XP in the background. And all these people trained, so I'm going to change them all to my new division here and see what we need. So it says we need 180 anti-air, we only have 20, that's all good. We'll, I put 2 factories on that, so we're going to be making more, hopefully. So yeah, right now we're making 5 a week, that's not great. One thing I can do, I'll put this above, I don't think that'll make any difference, whatever. Yeah, we'll see. So, now close to 38 here. I think, yeah, I want more Air Force, having a better Air Force will be nice, so I'll research those small planes there. And this is all great, so now everyone is... It says they're trained, but yeah, they're getting, they're waiting for equipment. And this is wonderful. So now it was 5 a week, now it's 6 a week, and this is going to get better and better. So perfect, so let's reintegrate the railroads, that's what we want to do. And then the Czechs will like us more. So right now, yeah, because it's minus 100, so that's terrible. Like, they don't like us. They've claimed our territory, minus 90. Yeah, that's really bad. However, all that deal with the, looks like they don't hate us for stuff we did with the railroads, so that's nice. Or not the railroads, the, when we tore up the blood agreement, it, like, upset everyone. So let's see here, we have all these 100% bonuses, that's neat. We could probably save that for a bit later. Let's, yeah, sure, better artillery. There's no, like, pressing need for anything there. And it says in 100, yeah, so we're short a lot of anti-air, that's kind of too bad. I could take one off. Let's, yeah, I'll take one off guns here. Now we're making one of these a day. And I'm also going to trade for some more steel, yeah, that'd be a good idea. Because we had a shortage and that was affecting production, so now this'll, yeah, that'll get better. And once we get a bit of a stockpile, we'll be good there to bring that down again. And all these will be changed too, so now I can see my total, I think when I went to war with Austria, I was at like 140-ish, now I'm at 225,000, so that's improving. Also, I'm just going to keep, I'll train as many more people as I can here. And it'll depend how many guns I have, so... We'll delete a few of these, yeah. So yeah, we'll just do 14 for now, that's fine. And reintegrate the railroads, perfect. So for the next one, yeah, I think, actually this will be a good spot to wrap up the video, because I'm not sure, yeah, we might need to do another focus before this, but yeah, for the next episode, we're going to be looking to integrate the Czechs into us. So we've made them happy with the railroads. Now we want to expand our empire even further, and kind of hang on for perhaps Germany will be invading us, but we'll see about that. So yeah, if you enjoyed the content, like and subscribe. See you all next